One of the remarkable aspects of Tata is its sheer complexity. It strikes me as being an enormously difficult challenge to be able to manage this company day to day. You have, as the Dean mentioned, almost 500,000 employees worldwide, over 100 operating companies, 36 of which are publicly listed. Dominic Barton of McKinsey, when he was here this week, spoke about great leaders needing to have both a microscope and a telescope. That is, an ability to focus on the fine details where they really count, but also to see the larger picture and see the secular trends transforming their markets. How did you go about managing Tata day to day and balance that need for a micro and a macro perspective?
I think by and large, all our companies have had strong CEOs that have run the businesses, and the only thing I would say is that I've had a funny type of role where you sit apart looking at the overall company on a strategic basis, and then when there's a problem, you go into the company much more than may happen elsewhere in the world, where you find yourself playing the same role as the CEO in terms of either firefighting or moving a company in another direction, and then move back again into a macro position where you're looking at the company or the group in its broader sense.
Right.
So exactly what you've said is inadvertently has been what has been done.
And how did you make sure that you had the information you needed to make the decisions? So we've had past VFTT CEOs come in and speak about how they would covertly conduct visits to the front line and visit factory floors just to gauge the spirit and morale of their workforce.
I think that's an absolute given. The worst thing that can happen is to determine where the company is going through the eyes or the mouth of one person, i.e. the CEO.
Right.
Far more is gained by walking on the shop floor and talking to the people and trying to communicate. One of my weaknesses has been, I think, I've never communicated enough or adequately with our people, partly because I'm a shy person, and secondly, because I didn't realize the importance of communication. But I think communication with the employees is an exceedingly important function that any company chairman has to do and be visible in that sense.
Did you ever have to overrule or disagree with decisions made by some of the leaders of your businesses based on information you were hearing from the front line?
Yes, very much so. And that's usually quite an eye-opener, because you have a trusted CEO and you find either inadvertently or consciously you're getting a colored picture of a situation.